talk to me. I know you had the Celtics winning this, but do you believe they still can without Marcus Smart?
I don't believe so. I think that when you look at the Miami Heat, we got to give them the respect that they deserve. They're the number one seed in the Eastern Conference. They're obviously loaded from the standpoint of what they bring to the table defensively themselves. They have a star in Jimmy Butler who's anxious to prove that he is a bona fide superstar in this league. Obviously, Tyler Hero is the reigning sixth man of the year. Bam Adebayo can ball. P.J. Tucker is a stout defender. They've got the pieces in place. Now, obviously, being without Kyle Lowry hampers them somewhat to a degree anyway. We've got to take that into consideration. But Struss and all of these brothers can play, and so I think that if you're the Boston Celtics, there's already questions about Robert Williams' availability. We expect him to be available in this series. Nevertheless, he clearly hasn't been 100%. He didn't play the last few games in the Boston-Milwaukee series, so obviously we don't know about his availability here. And then to couple that with having to be compromised on the interior with his absence, and then to have a stout defender like Marcus Smart out, that puts even more pressure on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum on both ends of the floor, not just offensively. So when I look at it from that perspective, I think that to act like this is a team that should be favored and we shouldn't be worried about them at all when you talk about going up against the Miami Heat, that's really discrediting what Miami brings to the table. I believe Boston needs Marcus Smart for the vast majority. Not like he can't afford to miss a game, but you need him in this series to advance to the NBA Finals, in my humble opinion.
Stephen A., you absolutely need Marcus Smart in this series for the Celtics to beat the Heat and advance to the NBA Finals. But in a one-game situation, they've already proved that they can win without Marcus Smart. They beat the Bucks 109-86 in Game 2. There's a lot of things, and Pat and I talked about this a bunch yesterday as well. There's a lot of things that Marcus Smart brings to the table besides statistics, the heart, the winning plays, charges, being an instigator, all the things that another guy like P.J. Tucker does. And that's important. And the makeup of the Celtics and the attitude of the Celtics is reflected by Marcus Smart, and it's vice versa. He's that important. But in a one-game situation, they absolutely can win without him. The big question mark, Derek White will have to play a lot of minutes. He has not shot the ball well. The Bucks were basically daring him to shoot. If he's able to knock down a couple threes, I think the Celtics have a really good chance to win this game tonight.
Health is important, obviously, we know that, but he's playing tonight, so I don't even understand what the big fuss is about. We could talk about this all the time, but, he's a Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He's playing tonight. His toughness, his shoulders getting popped back in place and all that type of grittiness and toughness he's shown throughout the off. So, yeah, I'm not worried about it. He's playing tonight, and I'm excited to see him play, too.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.